Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. Before I start, I would like to invite you for my 2 free workshops. If you want to learn more details about that, you can click right up corner in this video to be redirected to this website which I'm sharing right now, or just click link below this video in the description on the YouTube. You will be also redirected to this website. This time I will focus on the day trading strategies on the 1-hour chart and the 5-minute chart using our classic charts with the Heikin Nashi indicators, together of course with the top-down approach, so you can understand better when to find intraday trades. Okay, but all details you will find directly on this website. This is completely for free. It will be also recorded, so just go there and you will learn more about this event. So now let's go to our charts. So let's go to first pair, which is Swiss franc yen. Right now, what we see on the Swiss franc yen on the weekly chart is that price is pushing down. It's trying to maybe get this bigger retracement. So what we have to find is the next level of potential stop. So our first level of the stop, it is support zone together with the 36 EMA. And the next level of this is our trend line. Okay, we can try to find another levels just in case of this bigger retracement. This is a weekly chart. So the next strong level of the support might be around this zone here. Okay, so this is our next goal. So we go to daily chart, and what we have, we can maybe try to adjust this line. We have to scroll back. I don't have history, so okay, so we can just adjust what we have here, and if you pay attention, we have some reactions here, so we can just leave this. So what can happen? Right now we are squeezed between this support and this trend line. Okay, so ideally we would like to wait for breakouts of this 2 to 3 line of the daily or this support, and then of course we know continuation to this level, or maybe even lower back to this. But if you have more history, just you can adjust this line, or if we will have weekly retracement, of course even lower we can go. Okay, so we go to lower time frames and we can adjust our 2 to 3 line. This is our line here. So what we can do, of course, like I said, we wait for breakouts, but what else we can do here? If price decide to bounce on this level, on this support, we can have another up move where back to this trend line, and then of course price might to be squeezed between those two levels before we will have breakouts in both directions. If we have also a breakout of this trend line, keep in mind about this level. Okay, so this is where price might to go also, not exactly to the highest point. Of course our goal is the highest point, but we also have strong resistance here. So we can also benefit from bounce possible scenarios here. How we can do this? If we go to 1-hour chart, we can just wait for breakout of this trend line here, and whenever price breaks this, you can try to buy, and then your goal is this trend line. If price breaks this trend line, we know that we want to take longs and target this. But if this trend line holds, you can also look for short bounce entries and try to target this. So as long as we stay here, you can pay attention to trade in this area. If price breaks this support or this trend line, you know what you can also do. Okay, so this is our goal on the Swiss franc yen. We go to EURCAD, and if we check weekly chart, we will see that price reached with this spike, reached this support. So what we can have, bigger retracement where even maybe back to this resistance together with a 36 EMA and this trend line here. Okay, so this is where price might to go, but in between we'll also have strong resistance up here, which might be, together with the 12 EMA. Okay, so of course whenever price retrace to those levels, we can have bounces, reactions, and short entries. We go to daily chart, and what we see right now, that if we draw trend line, even we have to draw it like this to have more spikes, to have more touches. We can try to buy this to trade against main direction and target this resistance, or we can try to still sell this after breakout of this line and look for trades with main direction. Okay, so buy entries will be against main direction, sell entries still with main direction. If we want to sell, try to target previous bottoms, not exactly the spike, but bottoms. And of course, after this, after breakout of this, you have next level of potential, retracement. Okay. And this is for the swing traders. For intraday traders, what we see here, price broke 36, is pushing up, is going up. We go to 1 hour chart. And what we can do here, we can wait for the retracement back to the 36 EMA, and we can pay attention to buy this and target the previous stops and this trend line. And in case of the breakout, we have bigger targets. Or right now, you see prices bouncing on the 12. You go, for example, to 5-minute chart, and then you try to buy this after making new higher low, and your goal is on the previous tops together with this trend line. Okay, so this is what we can do in terms of the day trading. If you want to be like a long-term perspective, of course, you have to wait for breakout of this. But here, if you try to sell, keep also mind that you have to do this on the 15-minute chart or on the 5-minute chart, because it's too late to do it on the 1 hour chart or 4-hour chart. Next is New Zealand CAD. And New Zealand CAD also reached our strong support area. Next area is lower between this spike and this spike. We have this trend line here. Okay, so definitely we have this downtrend. So because price reached this, maybe we'll have first this bigger retracement and then continuation. Okay, so we go to daily chart, and what we will see, that price right now is sitting around this zone. We have this daily trend line here, so retracement can happen to the 36 CMA or to this line. Whenever happens, yes, to this level, of course, we still want to sell it. You can do this on the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, or any other time frames. But right now, what we can do, we can trade against main direction to buy, to target those levels. So we go to 4-hour chart. We see that this is previous low. We have this trend line. Okay, so whenever price breaks this trend line, we can try to buy this and target, of course, daily 36 CMA together with this trend line. Whenever price breaks this support zone, of course, we want to sell, and then we can try to target next level, which is far away because it's around 200 pips. So it's far away, yes, but if this is broken, maybe price will go even there. And that's all. We don't have anything on the lower time frames. Simply, it's better to get breakouts of those two levels and then try to find some entries. Using the yen weekly chart also seems to be in the retracement. Yes, if we go to weekly chart, we have this trend line. This is our area of the support. Next one. Right now we are around the support, as you see here, and the next area of the support, strong support zone, is here. It's definitely here. So this might be like a confluence zone that if price retrace to this level will have bounce and a possible up move. And we have this area of the support also, but it's not so. And we also have this. So what can do? Price retrace, then bounces, and another up move where? To previous tops, definitely. But right now it seems to be, it's trying to retrace. Of course, in between we have 12 EMA, so also price might react around this 12 EMA and make another up move. Okay, if we have like a strong uptrend, it's possible. We go to daily chart, and daily chart right now, you see it's in the range a little bit. We have this and this, so it's like a Swiss franc yen, more or less. We can look for buy entries after breakout of this, or sell entries after breakout of this, and we have next level where price might to go. Okay, previous week was there was bank holiday in Japan, so all the yen pairs, you see we had ranges. Right now we wait for another possible momentum, yes, next week. So those are the levels. Keep in mind that here we also have small resistance here. Okay, so whenever you start to buy this, keep in mind about this area. Okay, and then of course we have next level of the resistance, which is up here. So we wait for breakouts of those two levels here. Okay, don't trade here because simply there is no point Yes, you see, it's a little bit funny, but after the breakout of those two levels, it's definitely a good way to trade. And the last one is USD Swiss franc. This is moving quite strongly right now. We have currently resistance. Next resistance is up here on the weekly chart. So there is still room to go, definitely. Another resistance is up here in terms of the weekly chart. Okay. Price, still have really strong momentum. Definitely right now, we are in the up move. Any retracement is option to buy, definitely. But maybe because we are on the resistance, maybe we'll have some retracements. Okay, if we pay attention to support area, this is difficult, but generally pair to draw anything on the weekly chart. Okay, because we had a lot of spikes, a lot of not clear levels. Okay, so in this case, we just say, let's delete this, let's go to daily and try to see what we have here. Okay, so if I unzoom, we'll see this is like a strong up move. It's like one straightforward move around 600 pips. Of course, definitely for swing, for intraday traders, yes. If you see any retracement back to this trend line, yes, back to the trend line, go to lower time frames, 1 minute, 5 minute, try to buy this, target this resistance. If you go to 1 hour chart right now, 1 hour chart is not giving us much, but if you get, breakout again and 1 to 3 again, back to the 36 CMA, then you again go to lower time frames, 1 hour, 5 minute, and you try to buy this. Okay, so those are the scenarios for continuation of the main direction. You have next levels where price might to stop. But if we have finally stopped and we will start to see some retracements, what you can do, you can trade, of course, and sell this. Ideally, to sell this for bigger retracement, at least you need to wait for the 4-hour chart trend line breakout together with the 36 CMA to try to sell this. Okay, this is your first. First goal or first information that we might to have weakness. As long as 4-hour chart trend line is holding, 36 is holding, you don't want to sell this. Okay, it will be a little bit too aggressive. Sometimes we can try to sell after 1-hour chart trend line breakout, but you see we had false breakout many times, so it might be difficult. But if you really want to try, if price at least breaks those lows, yes, together with the 36, together with the trend line, then you can try to sell and target this 4-hour chart trend line, yes, and then in case if price breaks, you have good goal. But definitely the best way is to wait at least for this 4-hour chart trend line breakout to sell this and trade against main direction to target first daily 36 CMA, definitely. Okay, and in terms of the next support zone, like you said, it's really difficult pair to draw the lines, but we can try. So we have something around this zone, and we also have something around this. You see this area, this whole. So you can have two levels of the support. So if you go to lower time frames, you will exactly see that this support zone is close to the 4-hour chart, 36 CMA, and this trend line. So we don't need this. And here we have this support. Okay, so after breakout, keep in mind that this is your next support. We also have small stop here, so this might be our next level. Okay, so those all levels here and here might be option to target for sells. And whenever price reach this or this, keep in mind that we can have still continuation of this up move. Okay, so that's all, guys. Only 5 pairs here this time. And again, I would like to invite you to go and see what I prepare for you during those 2 workshops. Again, below this video in the description, you will find link, and also in the upper right corner, direct link to this website, which I'm showing you right now, where you find all details about my 2 free events, which I organized very soon. So guys, thanks a lot. Wish you all a great week, and hear you soon. Bye.